It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running with Walker again. Broke through the tackle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Shotgun snap to Smith. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Packers pick it up! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. All right, here we go, second down. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This from 28 yards away. The kick by Folk is good. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down, and they go right back to him. Has another lane. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Kicks the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Packers. Here's Love. able to get it to Reed. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Shotgun now for Love. Complete beyond the marker. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Completes this one to Kraft. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal. Love looking to pass. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Jacobs will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Love now on third and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You could just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Staying with Walker. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Completes a DK Metcalf. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Walker on first down. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks looking for a score before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Smith setting to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that takes them to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jaden Reed to return this. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, it's Love. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Throwing, Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Love to throw. This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Packers take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Reed's got it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Black block, switch, yellow, check right, blue, check.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Love to throw again. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Packers out in front. Now we'll send you from one end of the country all the way to the other. Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
With a look around the league, Coach, but now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. On the return, here comes Reed. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 43. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They stick with Jacobs. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Love out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Love now. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And the kick by Folk is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jair Alexander with the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out.
Receiver downfield.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 1st down.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He spins, breaks through, and he might break away. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. Opposite tree. Check pink.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Love now to throw. Cut by Jacobs. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Oh, stiff arm. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Going run again with Jacobs. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Jacobs running behind center. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down throw. Here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, they're off.
All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. He's on the move, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
This return makes it up to the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Escapes the pocket. He can run it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 35 on second down. Into the hands of Walker. A 1-yard gain on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down, 1 yard to go. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Pass complete to Walker. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Catch is made down the right sideline. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. From the gun, Smith. Touchdown, Seattle! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Reed. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Packers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now. They go counter, it's Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Now to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Try getting it to Tyler Lockett. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. To throw. Gets this to Fant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Throwing now. Walker hauls it in.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Seattle.